Hello Leo, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at who might be coming in here for you between now and the end of 2021. Now, as always, I'm going to try to bring in messages for your love situation as well as who might be coming in for you in your career and financial situation. But do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, Leo, I do not do personal readings, so if you get a DM from somebody that is not me, that is somebody impersonating me, please do keep that in mind. And I also do daily content on my Instagram. So if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. This message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Also, I do not read reversals, so that's just the way that I read. There's no right or wrong way of reading, as a couple of these cards have come out reversed. And this is a Celtic cross spread. If you're curious, I change up the spread for these sort of bonus readings. So let's go ahead and get everything in view, and then we'll get right into it for you. I think that looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with somebody who is in any sort of situation relating to the material, like a loan officer, realtor, even a business person, somebody who works in business. If you're a student dealing with the bursar's office, something like that going on here. That's a little bit of a narrow message, but you could also be dealing with somebody who can maybe help you out with your finances, such as a financial advisor, an investor, something like that going on here on the bottom. You could be taking on qualities, these types of qualities for yourself, such as you may be deciding, you know what, I'm going to start investing and saving my money. I'm going to try to build a legacy for myself. As you can see that this person here is successful. They are on their gold chair. They have a gold crown, indicating that they are successful, but they're also wealthy. And so some of you could be dealing with that type of situation. Now, I will say here, we do have wealthy counterparts showing up with the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you may be entering into a wealthy partnership with somebody as well, whether that's in love or in career situations, financial situations. So let's see what else we have here. Now, right away in the middle, you have the Death card. This is a Scorpio person, and I do need to say that when I say like Scorpio or, I don't know, Taurus, whatever, know that this is a part of their natal chart, and the natal chart is very big, okay? So they could have a Scorpio moon, they could have a Scorpio, Uranus, whatever. They could have Scorpio in their chart, so it doesn't have to be their sun sign. However, this Death card is signifying that there are major changes coming in, and these do not need to be bad. In fact, when you look into the Death card, it's actually one of the more positive cards in the tarot, because it says that you're making a change and you're transforming a part of your life. The card that comes before that is the Hanging Man, and the Hanging Man doesn't really move. They stay where they are. They don't grow. But the Death card says, I'm growing. I'm taking everything with me and I'm making a transformation. And so, yeah, there may be big changes on the horizon, but they don't have to be bad. And in fact, I think if anything, you're completing a cycle here, and you have some really positive cards associated with this. So you have to take everything into consideration. It almost never means death literally, just so you know. In the problem position, you have the Two of Swords. This is somebody who is feeling indecisive. Okay, you may have like a couple choices here at hand that you need to make. In fact, actually in the outcome, you have this Lovers, which we'll get into, but I feel like you have a big choice to make between now and the end of 2021, Leo, where you're weighing options, you're weighing decisions, and you may not see the road ahead right now as you watch this video because you're blinded here. And you're feeling blindfolded around what direction to go or something like that with this Two of Swords. So you have decisions to make, you have choices to sort of contemplate, This Two of Swords can also indicate an injustice being done. Like I like to say, those two swords are actually emotional daggers being thrown. Some of you dealing with something like that right now. And yeah, now in the past you have the moon. This could be a Pisces, but it really could be just telling you that you are needing at this time to really tap into your intuition. Okay, there could be something that is not as it appears here with this moon card showing up. And this represents, as you see the crab here, the crayfish on this card, going down into the deep parts of yourself, the unknown or the hidden parts of the water. And that's what the moon really talks about. So using your intuition, realizing that this could be a word of caution based on someone from the past. Now, it's very interesting that you have this moon card here in the previous position, and in the future position, you have the Six of Cups, which in the future means that someone is from your past is trying to re-enter, okay? This could be an ex. This could be a friend or a family member or a project from the past trying to come in. This can also mean like just reflecting on the good times, reflecting on memories, feeling nostalgic in some way. The Six of Cups, though, what I like to say is, so there could be an ex returning. Since we're trying to see who might be coming in, that could certainly be the case. It could be a past life as well. Somebody that you meet for the first time in this lifetime, but you knew in a previous lifetime. So it's a past life. And you'll know that that type of person is that type of person when you talk to them and it feels like you've known them forever, that type of energy. But I think for a lot of you, there's a caution being thrown out here to realize that your ex is your ex for a reason. And that's the way I view it. I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm just saying keep that in mind. Do people ever get back with their exes and it goes well? Yeah, that sometimes happens. Sometimes people get back and it works out. But more times, from my perspective than not, your ex is your ex for a reason. So just keep that in mind. They could be trying to re-enter. Now, on your mind here, in your conscious awareness or on your thoughts, you have the Emperor. And this is an Aries type person. But this is a person who has leadership ability. This is the energy of success. This is big boss energy. This is bossing up in your lifetime, taking control, taking charge, being a mature leader. Anything like that. It's a very good sign in business situations. You could be thinking about moving into leadership in some way. That certainly could be on the table here if you are here for career situations. You could be dealing with leaders as well with this Emperor and the King of Pentacles, like having to face your boss or having to have a difficult conversation with your boss. Make a difficult choice. Some of you are needing to make a difficult choice between now and the end of the year. Now, in the subconscious, what you can't see, the hidden, the unknown, is the World. This is a very positive card, okay? This is the completion of a cycle. It says you have gone through the entire hero's journey and you're now at the end of the cycle. You've completed the journey, and now there's a new beginning. As one cycle ends, another begins with this World card. And with that, there's also a victory though that comes. This is a very positive card. There's a victory that comes around with this energy. And so some of you having that happen, and it's definitely I feel like what's going on here is there's like with the Emperor and the World showing up, like some of you actually are moving into leadership, or that's like been on the table for a while and it's been a big choice that you've had to make. Some of you are, I just have to keep pointing, I have to just keep making this sort of pointing this out, that there's a big choice here on the table that some of you are dealing with. And especially so because in the staff here, where you're headed, in your current influence, you have the Two of Pentacles, weighing options. Okay, can't make this up. Weighing options, making a decision. This could also mean juggling or fluctuating wealth, changes in financial situations, anything like that going on here. But I feel like more so, this is about the choice that we've been talking about in this reading. Now, this is either a positive change or a negative change in finances. In your case, I think it's positive because you have this wealthy counterparts here, And you also have other really nice cards like the Emperor, the World, completions, positivity, um, good things. Again, a really good omen in business and career contexts with the Emperor coming in. So I definitely feel like there are positive changes afoot here for you. And remember, I don't know if I've already said this, but this reading can spill into 2022 as well. So in your external influence, you have the Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who is practical. Okay, they make practical, logical, down to earth, grounded decisions. And I feel like some of you, this is the external if I haven't said this. So some of you make taking on those qualities. Others of you, since it's the external, it's like something outside of you. It's something that you can't control really. And so there's this partnership forming between you and the King of Pentacles here, Leo. And, you know, some of you either dealing with people of financial institutions, or you're meeting people who are well-to-do in their life, whether that's friends, you know, colleagues, romantic interests, people who are well-to-do, I feel like are coming in here. And yeah. Now, in your hopes and fears, you have the Six of Wands. This is somebody who is having victory, having success, being rewarded. And this is also public recognition. Okay, you can see the people cheering them on. I do feel like, you know, sometimes we don't feel worthy of success. And I do, since it's in your hopes and fears here, where it's almost like success wants to come here for you with the World card and the Emperor. But you're blinded here. You're blinded. And I feel like if you're here for relationship situations, I almost feel like going back to the old person would rob you of some sort of future experience with somebody else that could be very good here for you. And that's kind of what I'm getting, where it's almost like, yeah. Now, others of you have a social media following and you're hoping to get recognized either sometime between now and the end of the year or into 2022. I definitely feel like for some of you that's on the table here. Now, you have in your outcome, you have the Lovers. Okay, so obviously this can mean a relationship. This could be starting a relationship, finding somebody. It would probably be relating to these King and Queen of Pentacles energy. I'm getting like literally like Scorpio, Aries, any earth sign. I mean, it's tough to say, but they could have those qualities. But this in particular is a Gemini, so it really could be any sign. But this Lovers card is a Gemini. But if you're not here for relationships, you know, this is having to make a big choice. I've been saying it over and over and over again, and I'm sorry to sound like a broken record, but this has been very important in this reading with the Two of Swords, indecisiveness, like needing to decide, transformations, juggling options, weighing options, completing a cycle, you know, your ex trying to come back in or someone from the past trying to come back in, choices being made here. And it feels kind of big for you. So some of you getting into relationships, some of you making a big choice. Let's go ahead and clarify the situation even more here, Leo. Okay, Devil. Are you sure? Are you sure that you're sure about this Six of Cups, about this moon, this caution? Have you been warned about this person before? The Devil here is pleasure. It's pleasurable. But it doesn't mean that it's necessarily the best thing for you at this time. It's fun, right? The Devil's fun. It's a Capricorn. But you know, if that's not resonating, this is a card of your shadows, okay? Everybody has a shadow. Everybody has things to work on in this lifetime. And it's saying like maybe that it's coming forward to highlight those things for you. So on top of that, you have the Four of Pentacles here. Somebody like timid, shy, restricted here, especially in love situations. You can see the expression on their face, the way that they're holding onto their pentacles just a little bit too tightly, not moving forward. That's going to change with the Death card. Transformations coming in, no doubt about it. Four of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. I do feel like, though, if that's not resonating, finances are stabilizing for you here. Although we do have the Death card and the Moon, I do feel it does look like your financial situation looks like it could be pretty good here. With the Emperor of the World, the King and the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, you know, Four of Pentacles. I do feel like that's working out. And you have the Hierophant, Taurus, Earth energy now. coming in. Now this is, we have all like the earth signs here, but really this is like potentially the organization that you work at, a mentor, the place that you work, anything like that going on here. Like I said, I was like getting here in the beginning of this reading about something about you stepping into leadership role or something like that. I definitely feel like with that Hierophant card, that I was one of the things I was looking for. Some of you progressing into a marriage or wanting marriage or something like that with the Lovers and the Hierophant. Let's see what else we have. That could be unlikely, who knows? Or it could mean that you find an unlikely romance. You find somebody that you are not expecting to find. Recovery. And in the near future. Let's get, what is this unlikely? Perfect timing. Yeah, it's more of an unlikely marriage or an unlikely relationship, like a happenstance. Like it just happens out of nowhere. It comes out of nowhere. And I definitely like to see that for you. There's something coming in here in the near future. Definitely the timeline here is syncing up between now and the end of 2021. That's pretty much in the near future. It's not too far away. And so, yeah, definitely like to see that. Recovery, Two of Swords, and the Death card. You know, you're recovering from a challenging situation or a transformation or upheaval. But remember, that's really a positive card, the Death card. So this is all working out. Pathway, despair, occupation, adjudication, change. I guess we're going to take this one too. High honor and distant horizons. Yeah. This is 3 to 6 months in the future, which lines up because remember, this could spill into 2022. Good times ahead in the future for you, especially as it relates to your occupation. Occupation situation looks very good. 34 into 35 into 36, 34, 35, 36. Looks very good. You know, some sort of new pathway opening up here for you. You have the High Honor card as well, which means you're well respected, well regarded, looked up to in the workplace. Like I said, something about leadership coming in here for you. Some of you may be deciding to just make major changes with the Death card, the Change card, and the Lovers, where it's like this is big decision, but you're making it and you're confident in it. So love this reading. Very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zanintuitive.com to sign up for my email list, and I will see you in the next one.